I'm frustrated because things aren't going this way. Like it creates this, I can speak for myself. It creates this anxiety
Mhm.
almost that I give off, right? If I don't hold myself accountable to it.
Yeah, and you know, it's a look, it's a very complex process, right? Because we learned ways to keep ourselves safe. And the ways in which we keep ourselves safe was because we were in difficult or challenging circumstances once upon a time, and usually when we were little. And we find ways to cope with that. And the ways we cope with that are through defenses. And those defenses could be always blaming the other person, or it could be pulling back and emotionally withdrawing and stonewalling the other person. And it is so normal and natural for us to behave in those ways when we feel a bit threatened that we don't see it as having a fundamental impact on the other person or on the relationship as a result. And so it can be really difficult to have a mirror held up in front of you, and somebody points that out to you, and your first instinct is going to rage against it or be gone out the door. How dare you show me? How dare you say that to me? Right? And that's the ego. That's the ego's way of protecting our very vulnerable core. But of course, the goal, and again, the goal of the program is how do you hold power and courage to stay in the game despite that sort of vulnerability, but also how do you show that vulnerability? Because we can't have connection or intimacy without courage and without vulnerability. It has to be both. It has to be both. But in a patriarchal society, it's one or the other. You're rarely both. It's either you're powerful or you're connected, and rarely both